Order. Member for Wendouree.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. It gives me great pleasure to contribute to this matter of public interest and reject the assertions of the member for Ripon about the Victorian economy. Despite our electorate sharing a border, we do not have much in common on this topic. But I do agree with you, member for Ripon. Politics is about choices and it's about values. And that's why we do what we do. Victoria is leading the nation in terms of economic growth and we've maintained our AAA rating. Victorians should be very proud of what is being achieved by this Andrews Labor government. Compared to our opponents, last time they were in government, the economy stagnated. I'm proud to be a member of the Andrews government with a clear agenda, a responsible and accountable approach, and a strong mandate that delivers for the people of Victoria. Yes, we are showing our values. We are creating jobs, we're delivering world-class health, we're investing in essential infrastructure like the Melbourne Metro and the Westgate Tunnel, we're doing school rebuilds, all the while we're keeping Victoria's tax rate competitive. This is what a good government looks like, and this is what good management looks like. We took our plan, right, for a stronger, a better, a more inclusive Victoria to the people in November 2018, and the choice could not have been clearer. We promised better schools, and we're getting on with the job of delivering 100 new schools and 1,300 upgrades. We care about Victorians' health. That's why we're delivering more nurses, more midwives. We're supporting our paramedics, right? Because we know that when we support our paramedics, emergency response times continue to go down. We promised to deliver 3-year-old kinder, and we will give our best to the littlest Victorians to have the best possible start in life and be school ready. We've promised free dental for state school kids and we'll be providing free dental checkups. As our Premier declared on that great election night in November 2018, we live our values, we keep our promises and we get things done. I'm proud to be a part of a government that says what it does and does what it says. Our election commitments are fully costed and fully funded. There are no new taxes or charges to pay for our election commitments. I am very disappointed with what's going on here. Very disappointed. That's my best teacher look, right? This is yet another scare campaign from you guys, from the Liberal National Opposition.
Member for Wendouree, can you direct your comments through the chair and remember to refer to members appropriately?
Yes, Speaker. Yes, Deputy Speaker. Rather than listening to what the community want and taking on board what the mood of the electorate is, the Liberal National Opposition are misleading the community about our infrastructure plan and the Victorian economy. Victoria's growth. Let's talk about growth. In 2017-2018, Victoria's growth was the highest of all states, the fastest rate in the nation, higher than New South Wales, higher than South Australia, higher than Tasmania, all states with Liberal governments. Last year, Victoria's economy grew by 3.5%, faster than the national economy with a Liberal national government. This is not by accident. This is by good management, because this is what this government's doing. And yes, we do have debt, right? Because we're investing in our state. But the government's debt position is strong, and as has been mentioned by other speakers, we have maintained our AAA rating. I am so pleased that we are investing $500 million for the Ballarat line upgrade to improve our rail services, to offer more peak services and to increase reliability. This project is on track, on budget and being delivered within the funding allocations as we said it would be. We're also investing in my community, a regional community, $100 million for a Gov Hub. This is going to create jobs in Ballarat and build our region's economy with well-paid, secure, permanent jobs. I have to disagree with the member for Euroa that this government is not delivering for regional Victorians. I live in regional Victoria. right? This government is delivering for my regional community. In the May budget last year, $461 million was announced for the redevelopment of Ballarat Health Services. This was music to the ears of the Ballarat community, as the redevelopment will provide Ballarat families with better, safer and faster health care. The upgraded hospital will have the capacity to treat at least a further 18,000 more emergency patients. 18,000, right? And an extra 14,500 inpatients each year. But another great benefit to our community that this announcement is that it's going to create 1,384 construction jobs. And once the redevelopment is completed, there'll be an extra 1,000 healthcare positions, full-time health positions. I'm thrilled that we'll get a new emergency department, a modernised acute mental health facility, a new ICU, a women's and children's hub, an expanded critical care hot floor. We are going to deliver an extra 4,000 surgeries annually. The alternative is to not invest in our community, not provide quality healthcare to our community. Should we offer substandard care to have buoyant balance sheets but no services? If we do nothing and spend nothing, we have no costs. But what is the human cost? We need to borrow to build, and we need to invest in public infrastructure to help Ballarat and our state grow. The Andrews Labor government makes no apology for our ambitious infrastructure plan, whether it be the further removal of 25 level crossings, North East Link or the Melbourne Airport via Sunshine. As the member for Wendouree, I can tell you the people of Ballarat are thrilled that they'll be able to jump on the train at Ballarat, transfer at Sunshine and get to the airport. It is fantastic. It is a fantastic project that is well supported by the community and worth investing in. I am sure there's many members living in Ripon, in suburbs like Lucas and Miners Rest, who are looking forward to catching the train to Melbourne Airport in the future. The $23 billion investment is transformative for Victoria and for future generations. We're building the infrastructure that our state needs. We're not thinking about next year or the next election cycle. We are thinking long-term, being strategic and visionary for our children and their children. Unlike the opposition, we have laid out a realistic and clear fiscal strategy to deliver the infrastructure that we have committed to. The benefits for Victorians clearly outweigh the cost, and I support our infrastructure bill that grows the state and sets us up for the future. I listened with a lot of interest when the member for Ripon raised the issue of energy. We are very committed to not only addressing the cost of power bills, but climate change and show our commitment to renewables. It is all a part of our $1.3 billion solar plan for homes. We're committed to renewables and we have ambitious targets because climate change is real. With our offer of solar hot water systems, batteries and rooftop solar panels, we are pleased Victorians are making savings of up to $895 a year. It is. And I'll remind the member for Ripon that under the Baillieu-Napthine government, Victoria had record numbers of energy disconnections, the highest ever recorded, over 64,000 disconnections a year. Let us contrast that with the Andrews government approach to this issue. We have strengthened the protections for customers must receive from their energy retailer. We have more than doubled the threshold at which customers can be disconnected. We've also taken strong action against retailers who wrongfully disconnect customers, tougher penalties and increasing compensation. I'm pleased to say that on the 1st of January 2019, we introduced an energy framework. We introduced an energy framework for Victorians in hardship, a nation-leading approach to help people stay connected and stay out of debt. We are also dealing with payroll cuts in the regions and tax cuts, including great stamp duty benefits for first home buyers. My friends Stephen and Sarah just bought a beautiful home in Alfredton for their 3 kids. They are living the dream and they did not have to pay stamp duty thanks to this government. They love their house, they love their new life and they love living in Alfredton. So what I want to quickly do is say thank you to the Andrew government. Thank you for your management. Thank you for all you do for us.